We're ready to go. Brandon Mayo.
You'll be running smooth, man.
Rob Cologne. Comes a little hot, 58. This is a huge, huge game for both of these teams. The Kingsmen have to get a W out of this one.
A big swing and a miss by Cologne there.
I'll say it before. I've said it before. I'll say it again. Mayo has the nastiest 12-6 in the league.
Sturdy.
Tannic right there, too.
Cologne going to watch that in. Ball 2. 2-2 count. Top of the first inning. You're watching the Night Owls versus the Kingsmen. Here at Premier League Wiffle. Ooh, and that's going to push the count full here early. Can't afford to walk this batter. Cannot afford to walk the first batter of the game. That'll be a really rough start for Mayo.
Yeah. I'm sure he'll do good things on this pitch as he almost gets him to swing and miss right there. Foul ball.
Cologne says he's going to war. It's a battle right here at the plate. Who's going to win it?
That might come back. Is it gonna? No. Home run opposite field. 1-0 early for the Kingsmen. What a smash that was, Ethan.
Rob Cologne coming on top of that battle there.
Well, I mean, listen. You're getting pulled from another state to come do what you do, and that's what you do.
Yeah, you delivered.
No surprise.
Making Cuba Dave happy there, putting the Kingsmen up 1-0 in the top of the first.
Yeah, different ball club right here.
Brings Kyle Thompson to play. He's going to hit the dreaded dribbler back to Mayo, and he's going to throw that in for out number 1.
Chepa, the first to make this comment. Taking Stein out is crazy, but is it really that crazy bringing in Mayo? Yeah, that part is, though. Yeah, I think you got to go with the hot hand there.
Let's bring up Chris Harley's shortstop for the Kingsmen. He's going to watch that in for ball 1 as it's just hot, 56 miles an hour.
And that'll be something that we talk to the skipper, Nick DiVella, about later after this if it doesn't pan out. Chris Harley looking at a 62-mile-an-hour ball going to the turf. 2-2 count.
Now, I think Nick's strategy here is he believes that they will be in the PLW next season, and he's going to play it accordingly. Game 2 is going to start a different pitcher, you know?
Listen, if this game ends 3-1, Night Owls, okay.
Could be rough if they don't end up on top. That's going to be a dribbler right over the shortstop.
Easy play for Barry for out number 2.
Gosh, Trench, I got to say it, man.
Do it.
Want to be out there.
Yeah.
Don't want to be in this tournament.
But you just want to play.
I just want to play.
Yeah, remember the temperatures will be dropping shortly.
As Luke Thompson fouls one off there. 0-2 count, 2 outs. Top of the first, no runners on.
Should be a play for...
And that's going to secure the out to end the inning.
Pretty sure. I didn't use it today. Nope. Damage done. Solo shot by Rob Cologne. Oppo gives the Kingsmen a 1-0 lead. That might be enough. You could hear Hurricane Hideaway coming in.
Cuba Dave going to keep keep messing his last name. Chris Prohl on the mound.
No relation to Ricky Prohl, wide receiver, Denver Broncos.
Chris going to feature a pretty nasty slider from the right side there. Curveball, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, he's got the Osgood approach a little bit. How are you doing? I was thinking about maybe going back to the barn and grabbing some snacks.
Yeah. Definitely.
I'll be right back.
Definitely with that.
Yeah, you good?
Yeah.
You down?
Yep. James Stein looking to lead things off here for the Night Owls in the bottom of the first inning. Night Owls taking that last game from the Los Burros. Fun fact about that, the Night Owls had not scored a run since October. They were scoreless in multiple games there to end the season. That's why they found themselves here in this tournament to get themselves back in the PLW. Stein takes a big cut for strike 2. 0-2 count. Stein gonna watch that. Wide and away for ball number 1. And we got GK Rabbit hopping up in the booth here with me.
Hey Ethan, hey PLW Nation. It has been a hectic few weeks getting everything ready for season 2 as we see James Stein swinging.
Season 4.
Season 4, thank you. Year 2, season 4.
It's gonna be a long one, GK.
Yes, it is.
All the way to August.
Games.
54 games.
In PLW season 4. You see Tony Daly step up.
As he watches that one wide for ball 1, 1-1 count.
Tony's been hitting well. Had a couple of oppo hits. Previous game. Tony, the subject of a little bit of controversy in season number 3, Ethan.
Is that so?
Yeah, I'll tell you about it after this pitch. Swing and a miss by Daly. He apparently left in the middle of a game. And there was a little bit of question about whether or not he was still a Night Owl. But as we see him in the Night Owl jersey here playing for his squad tonight, he was retained.
G watches that one in. Ball 2, 2-2 count. Or 3-2 count, sorry. Oh, 49 miles an hour right on the PLW logo for a tink tink. Freezes them, shuts them down.
Ethan, you could tell Tony wanted to swing at that, raise his head to the heavens after letting that one come in. He recognized it late, couldn't get the bat through.
And another nasty pitch there from Chris Pearl. 0-2.
There's that slider. Starts up at the head of Brandon Mayo.
Lands right on that PLW logo. That's going to make quick work of the Night Owls to end the first inning.
Yeah, so Kingsmen jump ahead off a shot to right field, 1-0. Move into the next inning. Brandon Mayo back up on the hill for the Night Owls. And our day is moving along. Ethan, let me know, what's the state of the tournament right now? Have the Burros been eliminated?
They've taken 2 losses, so I want to say yes.
Is there a mathematical way that any of the other games could play out where there might be a playoff or anything of that sort? I'm looking at umpire Kyle Lohman looking for a little bit of guidance.
I don't think they have any way back in, but I think they can crush some dreams of the ones when they play.
That's right. The game still must be played, as there are implications for the other teams that are remaining. So they can't just leave.
Definitely keeping it interesting.
Yep. They can play spoiler.
Brings. Call it to the plate as he watches. Ball 1 in the dirt there. 1-2 count.
Ethan, I'm going to lean on you to help me out with the names here a little bit. This is Kyle.
Colin.
Prentice.
Yeah, Colin Prentice.
Thank you.
Colin from Massachusetts, been playing since 2012. A lot of experience here on this Kingsmen team. They're showing it early, up 1-0 on the Night Owls. But that proves not to be the case as Mayo gets him swinging for strike number 3.
Yeah, good pitch from Mayo there. Just comes over the top, right down the middle with a little bit of drop action. Getting the 3rd strike. Goes inside. A little bit of a sidearm screwball there, Ethan.
Yeah, big cut there from Chris. Mayo had him fooled. Fouls that one off. 0-2.
I got Chepa in the chat. Yes, it is still mathematically possible for the Burrows to stay included in this tournament. And I knew we could lean on Chad for that, Ethan.
Definitely. Battle at the plate, 0-2. Chris is fighting him off. He did foul one off into the strike zone, so if he does that again, that'll be a secured out by the catcher. He's going to rip that through the 5-6 hole into left field for a base hit to get things rolling here for the Kingsmen in the top of the second with one out.
Great swing, quick hands, late on the ball. Let that ball travel deep into the strike zone. Goes the 5-6 hole between Barry Hutter and James Stein. Kingsman got a guy aboard.
It's going to bring Rob Cologne up to the plate. Rob seeing the ball well, going yard in his earlier today, sorry.
So the scenario that Chad is letting us know is if the ones win all three of their games, go 3-0, and all other three teams can go 1-2, and hold on, he changed his mind.
They are eliminated. Oh, James Stein's going to bat that up in the air, volleyball style, and secure the catch.
James Stein doing a great job just getting his hands together goalie style, parrying that ball directly over his head, taking all of the pace off it, and it's a can of corn after that.
Yeah, Kyle Thompson roped that down to third, but James Stein said, hold on, wait a minute. I got D over here.
Yeah, James Stein, obviously a prolific whiffler. Started off in the East Coast in the New York area before moving to St. George, Utah, where he's a professor at a university in that area. Travels down here to Las Vegas to play in the PLW. That's how much he loves the game of wiffle ball.
Yeah, him and another night out, Randy Dabley, also a professor in Arizona, I believe.
Yes. Works at a university down there in Arizona. He is playing in a tournament today with some other members of PLW, Sean Merciel, Tom Gannon, down there facing off against Randy Dabley in that tournament. Kingsmen are still ahead 1-0. Night Owl is looking to eat into that lead as Barry Hutter leads off.
Ball, guys. Somebody's on ball. Somebody.
That's going to be a rope out in the left, but Rob Cologne says no, sir, as he secures the catch for out number one here in the bottom of the second.
Good range from Rob Cologne. Got a good jump on that ball. If he were instantly tracking in that direction to secure the out.
Big swing and a miss by AJ Petrovski there. On that dirty slider from...
There it is.
Chris, there it is again. Chris Prentice showing off that wiffle ball talent that he's built up over the last 10 years. Decided to come out here and earn his spot in the PLW.
Same exact pitch as far as the arc and trajectory. He just started that one a little closer to the plate.
And there it is again. He's automatic with it. That's 52 on the nose.
Yep.
0-2.
I think the secret to a good slider in PLW is the late breaking movement. If your slider breaks early in this league, guys are going to recognize that they're going to turn on it. But when you have that late breaking action, it's hard to react. Looks like it's coming at your head. You have to have seen it a few times and know the pitcher's tendency and know that he's going to it.
It's going to bring Nick DiVella up to the plate.
We're on 2 stopwatches. You got 2 stopwatches. I'm not doing it.
There's a little bit of controversy right now about who's running the stopwatch, and I'm probably going to have to side with DiVella on this one, that a member of the opposing team should probably not be running the stopwatch.
Yeah, definitely going to need a neutral person not involved in the game.
Yeah.
To run that. As that's a ground ball down to third base.
That's an easy out regardless of any stopwatch. We know that it's definitely underneath 5 seconds. And Ethan, I'll probably leave you alone for a second as I go sort out the stopwatch situation, try to figure out why nobody's on that. We have plenty of crew down here to do it. We do want 2 independent stopwatches here in PLW. The idea being that if one guy starts that stopwatch a little too late, that we can average the 2 together to make sure that we get the calls right 100% of the time.
All about the accuracy.
Yeah, the 5-second rule introduced here in PLW. In the early goings, a lot of people had some questions about it. It's proven to be a great rule. Get that ball. You don't have to field it cleanly, but you just got to get it to that backstop in under 5 seconds. One of the hallmark rules here in PLW. Brandon Mayo's going to hop back up there, and I'm going to leave you alone for a moment and go figure out the stopwatch situation.
Let's go bring Chris Harley to the plate, shortstop for the Kingsmen. He's going to reach after that one to foul it off. 0-2 count. Near the top of the third inning, Kingsmen up 1-0. Looking to keep their bats alive and add on some runs. It's going to be a pop-up right to the second baseman, and he's going to bomb it. Oh, my, wow. What a play by Barry Hunter to back up his second baseman and secure out number 1 here in the top of the third.
I know Chad was probably having a conniption fit at home, Ethan, with the concept that we didn't have people in the stopwatches. Chad, rest easy. There were indeed 2 handheld stopwatches on the play. There's just a third one that has a display that sometimes we like to have 3 going. And that controversy earlier was about who was running that, not an official clock.
Luke Thompson going to watch that wide for ball 2. 2-1 count. Luke, another one of these veteran players, been playing the game of whiff for a while, flew out here for this tournament looking to get himself in the PLW. And that's going to be hot. 3-1 count.
That speed brought to you by Pocket Radar. Just to the right of the scoreboard, you can see clearly 57 miles per hour, 55 mile per hour speed limit here in the PLW for a called strike.
Luke going to watch that that wide for ball 4. Mayo's first walk of the day. You're allowed 2 walks here in PLW. Give up those 2 walks, you are out of the game as a pitcher.
Yeah, tough rule. Another rule that is very unique to PLW. Experimented with in the early goings of the formation of this league. It's become another staple of the PLW brand. Another one hot.
Yeah, Mayo's got to get it under control here. Coming in a little hot, needs to slow that arm motion down. He's throwing strikes with it, but you know, even if it hits the tank, it's not going to count if you're over that 55 mile an hour limit. And there it is again.
No. One of the worst things as a pitcher, Ethan, is once you have shown that you're unable to keep that ball under 55, the opposing manager is going to tell his batters to not swing, and there's something that's dreadful in wiffle ball about knowing that a guy's not going to swing. In baseball, it's no big deal. You want to stand up there and not swing? No problem. I can just throw one down the pipe and strike you out easy. In wiffle ball, there's so much variance. There's a wind here at the field. There's holes in the ball. It's light plastic. Hitting the strike zone is not an easy thing to do.
Yeah, that's going to be his second walk of the day. Starting things off not so hot are the Night Owls, but they're going to go to the beast in James Stein, looking to shut down this Kingsman team who have a runner in scoring position with 1 out.
And of course, no worries in Challenger tournament play about the amount of total innings pitched. They can go to the well of Stein and Mayo for as many innings as they will give them. Of course, in regular season PLW, pitchers are limited the amount of pitches, the amount of innings rather, that they can pitch in a 3-game series. Here at the tournament, they can keep them out there as long as they can throw. And of course, and we're going to get the look from Skycam 1 at James Stein. Call it a tick, call it an OCD, call it whatever you want. He's always known for going down to that shoe and tying it, whether it needs it or not.
You don't want to roll an ankle, GK.
Side for that one, ball 1.
Gonna bring Chris Prentice to the plate. Watches that in for a ball.
GK. Looking at Ethan. 1 minute.
Be right back.
Strikes out Prentice. He's going to sit down. They'll bring up Rob Cologne. 2 outs. Kingsmen still up 1-0 here in the top of the third. Stein will miss low for ball 1, 1-1. Swung and fouled back. 1-2. As a reminder to our new viewers here at PLW, all batters start with 1 strike against them. Goes with the screwball, misses inside, evens count 2-2. Comes right over the top. That tink you heard was after the ball had hit the ground and bounced up. Full count. Oh, and he gets Cologne to swing at that one. That was ball 4, as that pitch was high and outside. Count remains full. That is hit hard. Center field. AJ Petrovski ranging over, not able to get to it. He definitely touched it. I believe it did hit the wall after being touched. Dirty doubled, but that will score a run. So the Kingsmen are now up 2-0. Runners on first and third. 2 outs.
GK. Just doing a little switch out with the commentators right here. I'm coming back to a 2-0 lead by the Kingsmen. Still damage to be done if they could get to Stein right here. Man, that's a nasty pitch. Another good pitch, another fend off. And he goes down swinging. But the Kingsmen score 1 right there. The Night Owls need to get something going, or they're just doing what Night Owls do. We're ready to go. Let's do it. Look at me with the hoodie and the... What's going on there? All right, a couple hot cocos, whatever.
More hot cocoa? Just medication.
Yeah, so here we go. Night Owls in trouble, down 2-0 right now. We're going to the bottom of the third, lot of game to be played. I think what the Night Owls need to do here, Ethan, is they just need to be patient and smart. And I think they could just outsmart them to the win. But the Kingsmen are here to play.
Yes, they are. And the Night Owls really need to get the bats rolling. You know, the Kingsmen 1-1 right now in the tournament. Looking to secure their second win.
Ooh, man. Lot of movement on that pitch.
Yeah, Chris Prentice bringing that nasty slider.
Are they going to be able to hone in on that? Stein pops it up to Colin. A lot of wind out back there. Steps back for out number 1.
Yeah, did a great job to find the ball. Follow it, track it down, secure that grab. Tom Daly stepped to the plate.
Ooh. Is it 1-0 or 2-0? It's 2-0, no?
I didn't see the second round.
There wasn't a second round?
I don't know.
Oh.
Let me ask.
So, oh.
All
What,
right,
Shepard? Shepard, stop putting numbers in the chat. Tony Daly with the wind swirling around. Wow, big walk right there. As Brandon Mayo.
This Prentice needs to find the zone here after giving up that walk. Get some swing in there. 1-2 count, 1 out.
Yeah, good pitch.
Kingsman going to look for a ground ball here, try to roll 2. So Mayo watches that in for ball number 2.
Wow.
And that's going to be a tink on the top pipe.
Sheesh.
Sit Mayo down looking.
I think if you're a batter, you just got to open up a little bit as you're just watching the same pitch come in quite a bit. I'd probably have a conversation with my batters right there. Like, I feel like Barry's has a good position on that. But, you know, he's throwing nasty stuff right now.
He's going to foul that one off. 2-2 count. 2 outs. Man on first base for the Night Owls. He's going to rip that down to third, but that's going to get through the hole into the outfield. Don't let it touch that wall. He secures it. Okay, cool. Runners on first and second for the Night Owls.
Yeah, you cannot let that go through your legs right there.
Man in scoring position, looking to rally here with 2 outs.
AJ really needs to drive through the ball right here.
Yeah, Prentice, new to this league, new to the 55-mile-an-hour speed limit. Looks locked in now that he's gotten a few games. They're going to call that a strike.
Yeah, so that I think it was going to drop in for a strike.
Because he did not get out of the way of that pitch, and that was going to come back in for a strike. Oh, 61, a little too hot there. Good idea to gas it up a bit. Try to get Petrovski swinging. Be down the third base line, but that's going to be foul. Good effort by Luke Thompson to get over for that one.
Yeah, he makes up a lot of ground over there.
And that's going to be roped deep, gone, 3-run home run by AJ Petrovski. And the Night Owls are back on top, 3-2 here in the bottom of the third.
What did I say earlier in the broadcast, Ethan? I have my eyes on AJ Petrovski. At some point, he's going to break out, and that's exactly what they needed right there. Night Owls jump on top of the Kingsmen, 3-2. And also, a little bit of that waiting on that curve. I feel like he's relying on it a little too much, and once you got an eye on that, you can start hitting it.
Yeah, these PLW players are going to start seeing it as he left that one hanging, and AJ said bye-bye wiffle ball and put it over the connex and left.
Chepa's right. A man of watching wiffle. Don't throw AJ a high riser ever. Anything high to AJ, he's going to do that. Good pitch. Comes in a little hot. It's going to be 3-1. And now the tables have turned, and you can see Cuba Dave. Blood pressure rising.
Great. Nice pitch. He had to bear down and get that one because he already has 1 walk on the day. 1 more walk, and he's going to be out of the game.
Oh, goes tink right there.
Freezes Nick DiVella for out number 3 to end the inning. Nonetheless, Night Owls able to put 3 on the board with a 3-run shot by AJ Petrovski. The Kingsmen are going to need to dig down and get the bats rolling here in the top of the 4th.
There's 3-time MVP Taylor Reiner coated up. Love seeing him around.
I'm seeing a lot of the big names in the PLW out here today, checking out this tournament here to, you know, might be some future draft picks in the draft next week.
100% there's going to be draft picks. That's why you're seeing everybody. They want to try to make their squads better. And I think Cuba Dave knows his team is trailing by 1. But again, I was looking at Chepa's, some of his remarks. It's a possibility that a team could go 3-0 and 3-1 in 2 teams or whatever. And it's going to be run differentials. And
yeah,
I'm just a commentator.
If the Kingsmen get this win here,
it shakes everything up.
It shakes everything up. That goes to the Night Owls versus the Ones, and if the Ones come out on top, it's bye-bye Night Owls. They will not be in the PLW for Season 4.
Wow.
Can you imagine not seeing James Stein for 6 months?
I don't like that. But you know what? If it does happen, kudos to the new team. Bring in a new James Stein. It's a good piece of hitting right there. And just like that, no outs, runners on first.
Yeah, Chris Harley just poking that one up the middle into the outfield for a base hit. You can put a runner on with no outs here in the top of the 4th.
Here's Big Luke.
He's going to watch that low, 1-1 count.
I wasn't here. Did Mayo walk out?
Yeah.
Oof.
Walked out early, then went right to Stein.
In a hole.
This with the good eye. This would be huge.
Yeah.
That's going to push the Cal full 3-2.
That's the difference between the elite pitchers and just tier 2s. He's on 3-1, they hit the strike zone. But he goes high. His first walk, runners on first and second, and after elation of a 3-run shot, there's no outs. Runners on, and the ever dangerous Colin up.
You can see it in Stein's face. He was pretty shooken up by giving up that walk.
Yeah, he's got the eye of the tiger going on right now, the eye of the night owl.
He's got to bear down here. 62. 1-2 count.
With authority. This is a big time at bat. Wiffle Nation, PLW Nation. Watch it. What a pitch by Stein.
Gets him swinging for out number 1 with some nasty stuff.
Yeah, they're going to be looking to turn 2 right here. Ooh. Comes in a little bit hot right there. It's just because of the sun's going down, I think, back there. The iris or whatever it's called is not picking it up. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Did you see them going back and then coming in? Are you kidding me?
This wind is howling out here, trenching. It is creating all kinds of havoc out there on the field for the defenses, but the Night Owls showing why they're an elite PLW team and securely out there.
It's about, the temperature is gonna drop real soon. It's dropping right now. And there's Stein once again. Finding the zone.
Stein way ahead here. Cologne's got to dig deep with the runner in scoring position, looking to tie this game up.
Oh, great pitching selection by Stein to get the dangerous Rob out. No runs in. They could take a little bit of a relief breath right there as we go into, what are we going into?
Bottom of the
fourth. I got to tell you, Ethan, when I wake up in the morning, there's nothing I'd rather have than a box full of warm yumminess in a donut. Do you agree?
Completely agree.
And which kind of donut? What brand, what company donut would you want?
None other than Pink Box.
That's right. You got to have Pink Box in your face all day long. Make sure you visit pinkboxdonuts.com. Here we are, dude. We're doing it. This is a big game. 1-run difference. Night Owls on top after a 3-run shot by AJ. You think they score a couple more runs to try to give them a cushion?
Possibly, but the Kingsmen going to a new pitcher. Goodapool. Colin Prentice out of the game. How do you feel about this, Trench?
Wait, what are they doing?
They're pulling Colin Prentice out of the game, and they're going to go to
No, they're going to Colin.
Colin, yes, sorry.
They took Chris out of the game.
Chris out of the game.
Going to Colin. I like Colin. He's good.
Solid guy.
Let him take his warm-up throws. If it turns out that the Night Owls do win this game, so they'll be, what, 2-0?
Yes. They'll be 2-0, and I believe that will secure their spot back in the PLW.
If they win this one. So then the ones
who are 1-0
are going to play the Burrows at some point.
They'll need to play the Burrows, and they'll need to play the Night Owls again. So the ones are going to need to lock in another win. And
I mean, smart money says they'll probably roll over the Burrows, as much as I love those guys. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I'd put my money on that as well.
So let's have them at 2-0, but they haven't faced the Night Owls yet.
Puts them at 2-1. Then the Night Owls 2-1.
Right?
Leave,
like if
leave the
matchup of the Night Owls and the ones is going to be a big matchup then, right?
Yeah, it'll be a big showdown. But
This game's not over yet.
Mathematically, I don't know if it works out because that'll leave the Kingsmen at 1-2 and the Burrows at 0-3. Those two teams at 2-1.
Gotcha.
Both of them securing their spots in the PLW.
Oh, okay. Chepa's saying that Game 6 wouldn't matter if the Owls win this one and the Ones beat the Burrows.
Collie got to get that in there for a strike at 49. 1-2 count on James Stein.
Gotta
Here
love
at the bottom of
having
the fourth.
Chepa out there on the chat, always knowing what's going on.
Takes that one wide. 2-2 count.
Gotcha, Chepa. There'd be a canceled game.
Ooh, gets him swinging on the high cheese. Go ahead, toss that wiffle ball around.
Here's Tony Dagley, 1 out. 1 run lead by the Night Owls. If you're just tuning in, this is a must win by the Kingsmen.
The right fielder's going to settle in underneath that one for out number 2.
I always love the comments of, if it was summer, it'd be a home run. Well, guess what, Ethan? It ain't.
It's coming, though, Trench. Right around
Summer
the
is
corner.
coming.
You know, the summer started a little early here in Vegas. Starting to get in those 80s and 90s in March.
Does it?
Sometimes. More so April, but
It's
yeah.
still cold in March, man.
Mayo visibly frustrated there with himself. Moves the count 1-2.
Staying alive. Foul ball.
How's the bird's eye view from here?
It's good.
Just going to watch that one high. Moving the count full. 3-2. 2 outs. Night Owls need runners to add some insurance onto this lead.
Oh, man.
And Tink Tink freezes Mayo 52 miles an hour.
So we're going to go into the top of the 5th. The Kingsmen need to generate a run to get this bad boy tied up. The pressure goes back onto the Night Owls.
Yeah, last inning, the Kingsmen were able to get runners in scoring position, but not able to get them across to tie this thing up. James Stein, you know, is dealing. He's one of the better pitchers out here in PLW, not just PLW and wiffle ball,
Just
but
around
around the country. As he travels often to go play in tournaments, but chose to be here with his team, the Night Owls, as he tries to get them back into the PLW.
And there it is, the 5th inning shoe tie. Do you think his fingers ever get raw just constantly tying that thing? Or do you think they're calloused up by now?
I feel like this is something he's been doing for years, so I'm going to go ahead and say calloused.
I wonder if he does that everything. You know? Like when his girl's like, hey babe, go get food. And he's like, oh, let me just tie my shoes.
Before he sits down, before every game of Call of Duty. Oh, got to tie the shoe.
Here's
Chris Harley at the plate.
no Kyle.
Oh, sorry. Kyle Thompson.
Oh
Big
man,
swing
makes
and a
him
miss.
a grown man look silly on that pitch.
As you can see it in Barry Hunter's face.
Every once in a while, a pitch comes out like that, and you just can't help yourself.
There's Chris Harley watching 55 on the nose for strike 2. 0-2 count, 1 out. Here in the top of the 5th, Kingsmen looking to battle back here and tie this game up in the top of the 5th. Watching that one high, 1-2 count.
I wonder if there was no pan and it was just bar, like how many times he would just constantly hit that.
And Stein dealing right now. Sitting him down swinging. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Brings Luke Thompson up to the plate.
Wind starting to howl out into the right field.
Luke watching that in there. 0-2 count. Rips that to second. Barry Hunter dives on it. Not going to be able to make the throw. That's going to put a runner on first base with 2 outs as the Kingsmen try to rally back here.
Stein would have loved to get that out right there to go back in at the bottom of the 5th, up 1. But now you have tying run on first.
Leading run at the plate.
Here, let me just throw that at 54.
Gets Colin looking there. 0-2 count.
And then, ooh, comes in hot, 58. Good pitch selection by Stein right there.
Got a piece of it there, but that's going to go back into the strike zone. You do that again, we're going to look at it as if, you know, a catcher in baseball would secure that foul tip, and that's going to be strike number 3. Gets him swinging. Big out. James Stein is ecstatic. Absolutely locked in that inning. Just shut down the Kingsmen. The Kingsmen are going to have to go out here and make quick work of the Night Owls to get back in there and get those bats rolling.
Great setup pitches by Stein right there to bring in that drop ball that is very difficult to locate. Look how the movement on that. Great instant replay work down there by the stream team, doing what they're doing. But if I'm the Kingsmen, you cannot let the Night Owls score another run. You got to go back out there in the top of the 6th, only down 1. It cannot be 2.
I think it's a good time. Trench, why don't you tell TikTok how to get on over here?
Well, what I do, what is the, what is it again?
Twitch.tv / Premier Wiffle.
Come on. You know what? By the time we go, opening day,
you're gonna have it down.
Well, I might just get it tattooed on my wrist.
Barry Hutter looking to get things rolling here for the Night Owls. 2-1 count. So he watches another one in there. Moves the count 3-1. Colin with no walk so far in this game. Does have 2 to give up. I guess that moves the count full there.
Yeah, that touched.
As I did tink.
Way too high. Very good at bat. And here's AJ Petrovski. He hit a monster moonshot 3-runner to give the Night Owls the lead.
Big swing and a miss there from Petrovski. 0-2 count.
That's a great pitch by Colin after giving up a walk to Barry right there to come right back in the wheelhouse.
Barry gonna swing, get a piece of that.
Yeah, that was a no choice, no brainer swing out of AJ. As I think that was gonna go tink if he doesn't swing right there.
Another foul tip.
Staying alive.
Battle here at the plate.
That's what it's all about.
And that's
Battle
gonna sit him down.
Is over. Winner Colin on that one, as Nick DiVella, owner, manager, player of the Night Owls right now, trying to stay ahead of the game. And it hits his bat. And that's going to count as a strike.
Pushing the count 0-2 with 1 out.
Oh, man.
Runner on first. DiVella really needs to dig deep here and get that runner moved over to third, or better yet, hit him home. And it looks like Colin almost went for it again on purpose.
Smart pitching by Colin.
1-2 count. Nick DiVella going to stay alive. Fouling that one off.
Love to give his team a 2-run lead. He's going to look to go double Oppo right here. Instead, he strikes out swinging, 2 down, as James Stein, who this tournament has been who has been quiet in the box so far, Stein. Doing it on the mound.
Yeah, very quiet at the plate so far today, but looking to change that here with this at bat.
Yeah, he
with a
knows
man
this
on
is
first.
big.
But that's going to hit for strike 2 at 52 miles an hour.
Colin can pitch. Been watching him for a minute.
Stein going to watch that wide 1-2 count. Two.
Yeah.
Sees that one in the dirt.
Money pitch coming up here at 2-2.
And he gets Stein swinging.
There was nothing Stein could do right there. That was very Stein-esque. Gave it right back to him. Goes lower outside pipe and gets Stein swinging as we're going to go into the top of the 6th. Stein's going to try to close it out. Now, if they win, are they in?
If they win, they're in.
That's all I need to know.
2 wins today seems to be the magic number to get these teams in.
If they win, they're in, and Stein knows that. He's going to bring his best stuff up.
Kingsmen got 3 outs to try to get those runs in and put them ahead here of the Night Owls, or better yet, just to at least tie them to push it into extras.
The great thing about Stein is he fears nobody. You know what I'm saying? It
Yep.
doesn't matter who comes up into the batter's box. He's thinking strikeout, and there he goes. For the 6th time in 6 tries, he goes for his shoes.
The infamous shoe tie.
He's 6 for 6 today. He's batting 1,000.
Calloused.
He's shooing
fingers.
1,000.
Calloused. It's either that or he has some great lotion to help him out there.
So he goes for the untie and then the retie.
Tie.
And he's not double tying. Those are single loop ties. Good job. That was under 10 seconds, too. Here's Chris Prohl up to bat versus Stein. They need 1 to stay alive.
You know, if you had to get Stein a Christmas gift, it's got to be shoelaces.
Yeah.
Can't think of anything else.
A shoehorn?
Maybe a shoehorn as well.
Like a little combo deal?
He's going to get him swinging.
They're down to their final 2 outs.
Brings Fitzgerald up to the plate. Big swing and a miss and a ball in the dirt.
He's just feeling it now. When Stein gets in this robo wiffle mode, very difficult to beat him. What's up, Mark? Ooh, what's that, water? Yeah. Thank you.
That's going to come in hot.
Ooh, haven't had water all day.
Key to life there, Church.
I know. I'm really bad at it.
Just like all the trees here at Hideaway.
I save it for them.
You got to remember that you're a tree yourself. You got to grow.
Trench of life. 2-2 count. 1 out.
Big strikeout by Stein.
And Cuba Dave is down to his final out. And what a great matchup this is going to be. Stein versus Cologne.
Cologne going yard earlier against the ones. Looking to keep his team in this, keep this game going. Big battle right here.
I am Jake is totally factual. I think he's going to try to stay away from Rob right here on the inside. Watch out for that outside tink.
He's going to foul that one off.
DiVella was making a run at it. They have 3 outfielders as they don't want to give up. They don't want to give up a double either and put somebody in scoring. They're gonna risk that he goes oppo for a single. All the marbles right now.
That's going to rope right up the middle and put a runner on.
Oh man, and Kyle is up right now, and this dude's got power. He did go out swinging hardcore last time. Let's see if Stein could drum up something to get the Night Owls back into Premier League Wiffle.
He's going to watch that one in for ball 1. 1-1 count. Kingsmen have 1 out left to try to tie this game. Big swing and a miss.
Yeah, he set him up really well with that one. 1-2 count. Watch for that nastiness right here. And that's going to do it. And the Night Owls have secured their spot into Premier League Wiffle. They're back at it. They're hoping to never, ever come back to a Challengers tournament. Big win by Stein right there. I think we have to go. Let's go get Nick DiVella up here, Ethan. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely. I'll slide out of here. Go ahead and grab him.
And just like that, Tony Dabley is now a Lightning member after an immediate trade. It looks like there's some words exchanged between Bruce Houghton and Tony Dabley. We're going to bring Nick DiVella up here in a moment. And just like that, there has been imminent trade. Dabley to the Lightning for Jason Walker. Walker, a devastating pitcher. Been kind of hopping around the league a bit, but he secured his place in Lightning Heaven. There he is, Nick DiVella. First of all...
Well, can I interrupt you 1 second?
Yeah, go ahead.
Chat, TikTok. Can I get some owl eyes up in here?
Ooh, give the owl eyes.
Huh?
He's stoked. He's back in the PLW.
Let's go.
You guys broke your no score streak. Now you're back in the PLW. Stein was just the ace that we know he is. Nobody could hit him today. What's going on with you guys?
Steiner's a beauty. Look at the kid. He came down. He pitched, I don't know how many batters he faced, but he struck out like all of them. Mm-hmm. And yeah, as far as not being able to score a run, we had a pretty rough end of the season, our last 10 games or so. Just couldn't get anything going. We've been practicing over the last couple of weeks in preparation for this tournament. Glad to get it done. And let's go.
You're down in the game. I said prior to the broadcast that AJ would come up big at some point. Tell me what's going through your head as you saw it fly over left center.
AJ, what an at bat. Yeah, last year he struggled too. He had a 203 batting average.
Wait a minute, Nick. He's giving his Night Owl jersey back to Nick
Tony Dabley.
Mid-broadcast.
Thanks for coming down. Tony Dabley has been traded to the Lightning. It didn't work out for us and the Owls, but he showed up today and just kind of shows the commitment that he wants to be in this league and shows the commitment of the Owls, how important it is to get this win. But yeah, that was a contingency trade that if we made it back in the league, Tony Dabley went to the Lightning and Jason Walker from the Lightning come over to the Owls. So excited to have Jason on our team as well.
Yeah, that's a big man. So you have Stein, Mayo, Walker.
And then exciting news is that we have the #1 draft pick and the former Major League Baseball player, pitcher, Josh Towers, is planned to go =1 overall to the Night Owls. Back to AJ though. Yeah, huge at bat. Yeah, he was batting 203 at the end of the last season. He was busy with work and couldn't make it out all the time. And he struggled a little bit in that first game. We moved him down the lineup. We moved Tony up in the lineup. And he just came up huge. Maybe it pissed him off a little bit. Maybe it let him focus in a little harder. But what a shot over the left field fence.
Yeah, wind, cold, not easy to get balls out of the ballpark as we have one of the larger stadiums here. Good win, DiVella. Go celebrate with your team. You're back in PLW. I know you've been sweating for a minute. Let's watch these.
Exciting.
Yeah, we're ready.
Good luck to the ones. We're hoping they make it as well. So.
Yeah, you always got to root for your PLW comrades out there as the Burrows are going to try to set up a showdown.
Yep, I'll be up there rooting for the ones. Let's
All right,
go.
man. Watch your head.
Thank you.